Hi, good morning. I have a lot of things to talk about, so I hope that you stay with me and you take what you need, you pass and what you don't. So first thing I want to say is today is day 6 of me doing gut protocol. And every single day I've tracked my food. I have sort of followed the guidelines and I've had like a mess up every single day. And I'm telling you that I'm going to talk out of both sides of my mouth. Okay, so first off, I'm sharing that because this is where you still taking the action, making a decision, doing your best and collecting your wins is really important and can help you build that belief and help you build your consistency muscle. Especially for those of you who are struggling with perfectionism, that if it's not perfect, you just need to discard it. Gut protocol is a weird thing, right? Because if you're not 100% doing gut protocol, you're not doing gut protocol. But I'm still claiming that I'm doing gut protocol. Every single day I wake up with that intention. Today I'm going to eat to fuel my body. I'm going to, eliminate the things that inflame me, yada, yada. And so I don't feel shame. I don't feel discouragement. And I want some of you to take that on, okay? I want you to hear that and I want you to maybe write it somewhere where you can still be doing a program. You don't have to go back to day 1 if you've messed up or gone off plan. Like you can still be a work in progress, collecting your wins and so on and so forth. On the flip side of that is there's grace, which is really important and I want you to do, but there's also this, are you just making excuses and sabotaging yourself? So there's a little bit of both. There's definitely grace and there's also some self-sabotage. And so Carla and I were just talking at the end of Zoom. We're both recommitting to gut protocol. And today is my day 6. I'm not going back to day 1. Okay. It's not, that's not what this is, but it's like, we're going to write down, I'm issuing you a challenge. We're going to write down the handful of things that are important to us that make us feel aligned. Because if you are not in alignment, everything feels more challenging. Getting in alignment can be so uncomfortable and it can be something that you genuinely are resisting and you don't want to do, but you know that when you get those things nailed down, when you get aligned, when you're back on track with your personal development, when you're prioritizing prayer or meditation or journaling, like when you are doing those things, you know what that feels like. And if you don't know what that feels like, I am encouraging you and challenging you to come on this journey with us and make it yours and get actually freaking aligned. What is important to you? What do you keep saying you want to do? What makes you feel proud and alive and encouraged? Aligned, okay? So today, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what Carla's gonna do. We're gonna write down the handful of things that we each wanna commit to, even if it feels overwhelming. But that's what we need. And maybe that's what you need. So I'm going to write it. She's going to put hers on a dry erase board, probably on her fridge or something. I'm going to put mine on my mirror in my workout space. So every day when I feel slippery, when I'm negotiating with myself, well, you could have this and it's not that big a deal. I'm going to look at that and I'm going to remember why I started. And for me, it's to get aligned. It's to feel better. It's to just feel proud, because sometimes when you make a promise, as much as I preach progress over perfection, as much as I want you just to feel proud of the ways you are winning, if you are falling short and you are breaking a promise to yourself, it feels gross. It feels sad. It feels icky. So let's get aligned. Let's do the things that we keep saying matter. We keep saying we want to prioritize. Okay, it will be uncomfortable. But Autumn said during my workout today, if you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to see it through. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to see it through. So, are you in? Do you want to do this with us? You're going to write down, and I am not giving you a prescription. This is your own personal prescription. What helps you feel good? What helps you feel aligned? Is it going for a walk? Is it doing an energy practice? Is it removing dairy? Is it journaling your food? Is it prioritizing sleep? What do you need to do to feel aligned? Do you need to go back to your personal development? Spending even 10 minutes a day, making that happen no matter what. What are your no matter what things you're gonna commit to doing? And I thought this was such a good idea. And it's not gonna be popular. I don't think so. But if you've been doing something, if you've been saying, I'm gonna do this program for the next 4 weeks, or I'm going to see this thing through. If you've been doing that, but you're no longer hearing it, it's no longer registering it, it's just background noise, then let's change the way we're viewing it and what we're saying about it. Carla said that she's going to do what she's doing until she loses 10 pounds. Before, it was like, I'm just going to see this through. I'm going to do this 4-week thing. But now she's changing her mantra today to, I'm going to do this until I lose the next 10 pounds. And I thought that was really brilliant. And I think I'm going to do the same thing too, because yes, it's just a number, it's a size, it's data, yada, yada. But it's also metrics, and it's a reflection of what you're actually doing and what you're not doing. And perhaps you were like me, and you, even though you know doing XYZ will help you feel super aligned and good, you know how good that will feel on the other side, but the getting going, the resistance is so strong that you kind of don't even want to start. This could be your magic ticket. I'm going to do this until I lose so many pounds. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to do this, because perhaps it will be the motivation for you to double down and to go all in to get to that goal faster so you can be done doing all the things. But the trick is, the magic is, the bonus is, I bet after however long it takes you to get to that goal, and we're going to make small goals, we're not going to make crazy big goals, okay? This isn't a 50-pound goal. This is something attainable. I bet you that if you get, by the time you get to that goal, those things that you've been resisting, that you know you're in alignment when you're doing them, the meditation, the energy work, the moving your body every day, the going for a walk, the dinner and done, I bet those things will feel good and you will want to just keep going. It's that beginning part that stops so many of us. It's the overthinking it and the complication and the like, oh my gosh, it's going to just be so uncomfortable. Yeah, it is. Okay. It is. It's uncomfortable to be fat. It's uncomfortable for your pants not to fit. It's uncomfortable to go all in with it, with whatever nutrition program or freaking workout thing. This shit's uncomfortable. It is. It just is. Okay. We're not going to lie about it. We're not going to sugarcoat it. It is uncomfortable. But in that discomfort is where the growth is. And I have to remind myself what's more uncomfortable. The discomfort of beginning again, of like getting into a groove and giving up some things, sacrificing a little, layering in some other stuff, or staying stuck. And the mantra and the freaking mindset talk that comes from that, oh, look, I failed again. I couldn't get started. I'm such a loser. Whatever your own specific mean girl talk is, both things are uncomfortable. Both things will create discomfort. Both things come with sacrifice. And the question is, where are you at in your life? What do you want? What do you want? What needs to be aligned? Take what you need, pass on what you don't. But I thought that really resonated with me today. And I am not normally like a weight loss goal person, you know, like I don't normally I want to lose 10 pounds, but I'm like, I do want to lose 10 pounds. I want to probably, yeah, sure. So anyway, would you like to accept the challenge? Would you like to do this with us? Lean into the accountability, use the bot app, get in a circle, the middle of the bed, jump on Zoom, whatever you need, text me. Don't message me on here, on Facebook or wherever, but you can text me if you need anything, okay? So what do you need to do to feel aligned? And we're not just talking numbers, guys. We're not just talking like what your body looks like. We're talking about what makes your soul feel good. Like you get into bed and you have that satisfied feeling like, I was a fun mom and I was an engaged wife and I was a good friend and I showed up for myself. I collected my wins. Like that is the most important work we're doing. Yes, we want to feel good and we want to look good, but at the end of the day, the looking good and the feeling good, it's so connected to your self-talk and your self-belief, to the heart work. And it's really hard to fix those things, change those things, shift those things, align those things if you're not doing the inside work. So you want to join us? You want to do it with us? I hope you do. I'm always rooting for you. It's a Saturday. We don't need to wait until Monday. Nope. I'm not going to do that slippery business. So wherever you're at in your journey, it's worth showing up for. It's worth realigning. It's worth recommitting to. You do not repeat after me. You do not have to go back to day one. We are not scrapping anything. You are just picking up where you left off. It's just like your favorite book, right? You're opening the page back up to where you left off, but with a renewed sense of commitment and realignment and a sense of grace and pride. And I want you to be proud of yourself for doing this, because this takes courage And like Autumn said, if you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to see it through.